I did a report about getting interviews. I started the show by telling you about some interview attempts that were unsuccessful and in fact were failures. DLAKE does not get discouraged in the Infowars. He decided to go on a field trip. He went out, he got exclusive interviews from Dante, Demetrius, Joshua, and also Jason Wide. Another very interesting young man who had a lot to say. I wish I could have showed you more, but you know, these videos, they have to be under 10 minutes, and if you don't believe me, why don't you email Infowars.com yourself? You know what? I did, and Rob Do, you know what he told me? Hey, DLAKE, you know how many videos we gotta watch? We don't got time to watch any videos over 10 minutes. If it's over 10 minutes, even 7 seconds, whew. You got that? Hey, look, there's bees flying around here, because I don't mess around. Why don't we take a minute to appreciate my new studio, which is 25,000 times better than anything you're gonna see on your TV. Okay, it's better than CNN, it's better than Fox News, and it's most certainly better than Rachel Maddow. And if you go on Infowars right now and you type in a search for Ron Paul Wins, you're going to come up with some garbage article with Rachel Maddow instead of Ron Paul Wins by yours truly. So I think that's something that needs to be corrected ASAP. Check this out. I'm going to stroll into town today. I'm actually on my way to work. I got a 7-Eleven bag full of goodies. I call it media. Here's the Punisher. I intend to give this away to some person. And you know what? It might even include this gun. This movie to a friend. This movie I intend to give to a female and see if she likes it. This movie I intend to give to, if I can find anyone that's never heard of Superman or Batman, or this movie, I intend to give them this movie. This movie I'm bringing for illustrative purposes, to illustrate to people that may not know that I can make any of these girls right here, including Lucy Liu, naked. Okay, this is Death Proof by Quentin Tarantino. There's actually no discs inside this case because no one's getting this one. But I brought the cover, the media portion, just to get someone's opinion on it. Here's another movie, Whip It. It stars Ellen Page, who I think is fantastic, and a bunch of other good cast, and this is a good movie. These are some stickers that I made at stickerjunkie.com, and I recommend everyone check out that website where you can make stickers that say whatever you want. Mine say, Control+Z your face. Here's a book. I know those can be dangerous, and this is Stephen King's Firestarter, which could be even more dangerous because she has pyrotechnic, capabilities. If you saw my special report, Punisher, then maybe you're familiar with this movie now. Maybe you are already familiar with it. Maybe you are a fan of the Punisher, and you appreciate what I'm doing to bring to light the fact that the Punisher is an amazing Marvel comic books character that I really like, along with Predator. Some people might be confused, thinking that I'm not out there promoting Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll tell you one thing that Arnold and I have in common, and that's the Predator. However, I don't like Nazis. And I don't want to see little Nazi girls in dresses on beds, so get it in your heads. I'm DLAKE. Let me get some glasses. RJ, you want to try to wear my Google glasses?
I'd really like to wear your Google glasses.
Let's see what they look like on you.
Alright, let's check it out.
Now scroll through the new features. What do you think?
It's pretty fast.
Log into the video. Whoa!
Was that good?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Hey man, I'm just cruising the streets, man. You know how I do it, right?
Yeah.
Who am I? Hold that movie up for me, sir.
I knew I had Lucy Liu on the head.
How did you recognize Lucy Liu? With the glasses?
Lucy Liu with the glasses.
Okay, and then who else do you see on that cover of Charlie's Angels?
Cameron Diaz.
And who else?
And what's her name? Drew Barrymore.
And isn't she the Firestarter?
She is, when she was younger, yeah.
Right. Am I going to be arrested and crack down on who's over there? I like that belt buckle, sir.
Just talk right into it.
Talk right into the belt buckle?
I'm just kidding.
What magazine is that?
It's Time.
Can you flip that over and take a look at it?
Definitely.
Tell me the first person that you recognize.
Tim Tebow.
You recognize the name or the picture?
The name.
What about pictures?
Pictures, Rihanna. Got it.
Your name is?
My name is Chevy.
Okay. Would you please hold up that movie that you're holding in your hand there?
Uh-huh.
And what's that movie called?
It's called Bitch Slap.
What's that movie all about?
You know, I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but as far as I'm concerned, there's 3 pretty young females on here.
Uh-huh.
And that's
it looks interesting. I mean, it's called Bitch Slap, and bitches are getting slapped around, right?
Yeah, it does.
You want to watch that?
Of course I want to watch this. Control+Z your face.
Control+Z your face. You know what Control+Z means?
No, I don't.
It's a computer application. It means undo.
Undo?
So undo your face, right?
Oh, okay.
Explain music to me.
Music is a composition of 8 whole steps. A composition.
It is not that at all.
from red to red.
You're totally wrong. Don't
Or from green to green. Or from yellow to yellow.
It just
It's
means
8 whole
it's two
steps.
of the same kind of note. Does
But on
not
the 8th
mean-
step, what do you reach?
It
Yellow
doesn't
again.
matter.
So it's
Stop.
not 8 whole steps, it's 7
You are
whole
the most
steps.
convoluted
In between each step is a half step.
No,
1,
no,
2,
that is
3,
not-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm back at 0 again.
Can any of these combinations be used to contact aliens like in Close
Absolutely,
Encounters?
because when I tell them a combination of these, they're going to understand the universal language, which is universal. It's
So music is a universal language that even aliens understand.
But really, anything to do with breaking it up into segments is alien, because it will give anybody the same mathematics which aliens and across the universe matter.
Oh, God.
Because
no, you don't know what kind
we're-
of language they have for numbers.
Yes, I do.
No, how do you know? You're not an alien.
Because there's 8
The
planets.
fuck? Doesn't matter. There's more than 8 planets.
Are there more planets that we don't know about?
No, there's
Oh,
one
Jesus
planet that we
Christ.
thought was a planet, and it's actually Pluto, and it's the sun.
What about Nibiru?
It fell into orbit with us.
Nibiru.
Look at it.
What
on
about
Google
Nibiru?
Earth, it's on fire.
The 10th planet.
What about the 10th planet? No.
Anunnaki.
What about the
Anunnaki.
Who?
What about the Anunnaki
Oh, that's-
and the 10th planet known as Nibiru,
See,
See,
Nibiru
that's
or
my big problem with
Nibiru?
her is imagination. She got this imagination. That
So
every
it's just imagination and fantasy
No, this
talk
is
to talk
actual
about
real.
other
This
planets
is
that we don't
reality.
know about.
From here to here.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay, I came into your establishment because I needed a new bag for my media.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what do you see in that? What do you see in that 7-Eleven bag? Take a look in there. You can.
Oh, no, I'm good.
You're good. You don't want to see any of my media? It looks dangerous. All right, welcome back to the show. Let's wrap this up. Get it in under 10 minutes. Send it off to Rob Dew and the Infowars team. In this contest, you might notice that I'm not at my normal news station. The big boss is out networking, and when the cat's away, the mice will play. I also have a live studio audience. How's it going, guys?
All right, yay!
How you like that, Phil? If DLAKE was the PREZ.
Right
DLAKE
on,
for PREZ.
yeah, winner.
All right. I had to coach them a little bit, but I think they might be supportive of that if I show them more evidence of how I get exclusive interviews and how I stroll all around town and I talk to people about Infowars and I also just do all kinds of amazing, incredible stuff. On my way to work this morning, I was witness to some very incredible events. A crazy maniac, the cops, a gentleman with a USMC hat. He was a Marine. His hand was cut by the maniac. That all sounds fascinating and intriguing, DLAKE. We want to hear more about that. Well, you just saw my exclusive interviews, and if you stay tuned, I got to get back into the news studio. And guess what DLAKE's going to do? Alright, first of all, check out all this cool media that I got at the smoke shop if you saw that part of the video. Now check this out, Charlie's Angels. I ran into several nice people and also attractive young ladies. Not everyone was agreeable to talk to DLAKE, but I did manage to find some young ladies that were willing to let me take their photograph. And they also agreed to let me go into Photoshop and replace their heads with one of these young ladies. DLAKE for PREZ. Wait! I have one last final question. Sometimes when you work up a sweat with these Google glasses, it's kind of like interference to the network. But let's try this one more time. I have one final question for my live studio audience. If I had a gigantic capital letter A right here on my forehead, what do you guys think it would stand for?
Captain America.
I'm wearing this Captain America shirt, right? So if I had a big giant letter A on the top of my head, what do you think it would mean?
Captain America.
Boom. Okay, I noticed that you had to take off the Google glasses there to answer the phone. Don't you think it would be better if those were just merged and you didn't have to dig in your
It would
pocket?
be good if they were merged.
If you didn't have to dig in your pocket, you could just press the button on those glasses.
Right here. It'd be
Now, answer the phone.
Ralph speaking.
You think this letter on my head stands for France? We almost got the smiley face right there. We can't really see it, but we've spotted the scorpion. Let's try to get that smiley face.